Hi everyone, welcome. I'm René de los Santos. In this tutorial, I'm going to unpack seated twist. The concepts here are going to be very straightforward, pretty simple, nothing complicated, but I think they're important to incorporate into the practice so you get a much more fulfilling twist in your body. If you've been noticing my other two videos that are sort of connected to this one specifically, right? Seated mountain pose and seated side bends. The basic concept here, the sort of overarching concept throughout these three videos is the importance of length, right? It's not, I don't want you to simply slouch, right? And not like you're slouching, but I don't want you to sort of lean on your seat, right? I want you to really create length in your body so that all these three poses, right? Seated mountain pose, side bends, and then now this twist here that we're going to be doing are all engaged with length and strength. Okay. So the basic setup is very straightforward. So if you want to grab your chair, bring it up and sit with me and sort of get into the pose with me, we can do this together. All right, so now that you kind of sort of, watching me or you have set up your chair, come into a seated mountain pose, right? Where you have, you're sitting close to the edge of your chair. You have your feet about, at the width of your hips and your knees as well, the width of your hips. So you're sitting up nice and tall. So everything's pressing, right? So feet are pressing, your sit bones are pressing, you're sitting up nice and tall. Okay. And then, so that's where we want to start with. Now to do the twist, what I often do is obviously it's going to be hard to twist if your body is still the same, but you still want to begin with that sense of engagement, right? Of creating length through your spine by pressing your feet down and your hip bones down. So to do the twist, again, many variations of this, but the twist that I like to have in classes is if I'm going to twist to the right, I turn my body slightly to the right, about 45 degrees more or less. Then with the right hand, I bring it to the back of my chair. So I'm kind of hook my hand. It's kind of hard to see, but basically what I'm doing is hooking my right hand to the back of the seat here, like I have here on the side. Same concept. So I'm sitting up nice and tall. I bring my right hand to the back of the chair. I hook it with my fingers, right? I am already sort of not leaning down.